Welcome to Trek for Chaps.
Hello, Chaps! This is Trek for Chaps, a Dagger Heart podcast where a group of New York comedians off-screen just ate a bunch of quadratini and grapes out of a quart container. My name is Dustin Bailey. I am the game master for this wonderful group of ex-retirees. Hello, ex-retirees.
Hello.
Hello, I am Lewis Fisher playing Turt Hummel Cobain Vonnegut, a Galapa wizard who uses his magic from the School of War to create candy. When Turt was 7 years old, his parents brought him to a Renaissance fair, and he kept challenging other Galapas to a sword fight. Oh. And then so his parents had to go up to the other Galapa parents and go like, "Hi, can my son challenge your son to a sword fight?" But Turt was really into being the hero even then. And so what he would do is he'd draw a sword and then he'd just die really tragically immediately and throw himself to the floor before the other kids could fight him. And they just stare at him confused. And then so basically his parents had to proposition him on duels, and he'd just throw himself to the floor and die. I think that he he saw in a movie maybe someone giving their life in a cool moment. He's like, I'd like to have that.
I see.
He's
maybe not a
laying down
movie.
his life.
Because war magic.
Well, let's make movies and Ren Fair canon.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was a Renaissance era.
There was a Renaissance era. Yeah.
I noticed in a previous episode I said refrigerator pretty cavalier, so those exist.
Yeah.
Box.
Yeah.
I'm Jacob Shear. I play Zag, the Ribbit Bard. And a memory that Zag has is when he first moved into the retirement community, Fetchworth was the assistant that was designated to the hall, or the wing that Zag was on. And it was Fetchworth's birthday, and he invited all of his dear residents to his birthday party. And
Wait, did Fetchworth have outside friends, or was it literally just
I'm
people
saying
that
probably majority the staff, the work
important?
fellow staff. But Fetchworth has deep bonds, I think.
Okay.
I think the people that are there in his life, they really like Fetchworth.
Okay.
But anyway, Zag said that he couldn't go that day because his nephew was coming to visit.
This Golo's kid?
Well, Golo does that. Whether or not he has a kid doesn't really matter. He's obviously was just not doing that day.
Oh.
And then Fetchworth, saw Zag going outside, and he ran into him and he asked if he could meet Zag's nephew.
And there was no nephew.
And there was no.
Oh, no.
Jeez, that is devastating.
Sorry to all my Fetchworth fans out there.
I'm going to bring Fetchworth back just so he can be sad.
They've evolved since then.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, I'm Lindsay. I play Twig. She is a Simia druid. My memory is from one of the first projects that Twig was sent on while she was still a student at Netherhand. But was when they started to let you kind of tag along. And she had always heard of 3 kids in a trench coat was a really good disguise. So she was going alone, obviously, because the spies need to be kind of individual. But she was like, I'm going to get a trench coat and I'm going to act like there's someone else in here.
That's so good.
So she was sent to go infiltrate a crime syndicate that just they needed to kind of be dissolved from within. And she kept being like, me and my friend are going to get you. But it was just her. And she ended up completely failing that mission. But it was still a funny thing to look back on now. She didn't get harmed. I think everyone kind of felt bad for her.
Committed to the bit.
Yeah.
That's just a good bit. Outside of podcast, that's a really good bit of pretending.
You're it looks like I'm one person.
You don't want to make us mad.
Yeah. I need one ticket. Yes, sir, you're 4'10".
This is the genesis of the porcupines.
Yeah.
Oh, she figured it out. Yeah.
Hello. Hello. I'm Kenny Parkey. I play Grabubba Gragubba, Goblin Ranger, subclass Wayfinder. If the release schedule keeps up the way it is, happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
Wait. My memory is. I was watching a really funny TV show.
Grabubba?
Grabubba was.
Okay.
Abbott Elementary. And he just really liked the show, and it's really been making him laugh lately.
All right,
What a
Dustin,
good
that's your job to make Abbott Elementary something in canon.
TV, Quinta Brunson.
So we're gonna do television, and we're gonna do specifically Abbott Elementary.
Perfect.
And you've been watching it recently.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have an iPhone.
And we've redone.
And I can dunk.
Perfect. I'm baking all that right in. Yeah. With that said, let's jump into the episode. Okay, so last we left off, the gang was spit out of the sky from one of the rifts to the liminal realm. You landed right at the feet of Turt's son, Conrad, as he was giving a big political speech about preserving the Tower District of Brinewatch. And essentially, you all took a minute to debrief and get your bearings on all that had just happened to you. At the same time, you were trying to navigate the strong personalities and tension that exist within the Vonnegut family dynamic, with Twig also receiving a call that alerted you to some distortion that's not only in this realm, but in the Fey realm as well. Mika seemed to think it had to be linked to that fateful final showdown with the Silent Sovereign, and your fogginess on exactly what happened that day. Regardless, you decided to take the honest route with Tonrad, confessing that these rifts have something to do with your old foe. And though upset, he led you to Charlie's Tower to help you on your way to decoding Turt's journal, where after some trouble with the enchanted entrance, you found your way inside to be greeted once again by the visage of Honora, only this time in the mortal realm. Uttering a single word, finally. And that is where we find you now. Woo! You're all standing in the cobwebbed, rundown, dusty entrance hall of the living area of renowned scholar and wizard Charlie Darwin. In the middle of the room, hovering, is that purple spore-like collection of lights that form the outline of Honora. I think you see her cross the room as if she's not noticing any of you. And you hear her say again, finally. This is the sort of breakthrough that I need to get to trace these claimings back. Yes. Oh no, that's the term that I decided on. It makes it feel more personal, you know? Like it's being done by something, not just happening to you. It seems as if she's like having a conversation with somebody that's not there.
It's like it's a memory playing. Like
Yeah.
a recap. Okay.
You're kind of getting that feeling.
I try to get her attention. I say, Honora, can you hear me?
I think that you see like her really quickly just like look up.
Okay, I run towards her and try to pat her on the back.
Yeah, I mean your hand just goes right through these like spore-like lights. It's like you can't physically get a fine purchase, and you see her continue to speak at this point. She's like, yeah, no, I've spoken to and I've formed a good rapport with the Malsombra tribe in Moltwallow. It's over near Bagnovia. They worship the faint deity supposedly at work here, and they call them the Silent Sovereign. They were guarded, though, about how they commune with them or what the realm that they call home is, but I'm going to continue to try and develop that relationship.
And I know this to be true. I know that before me, Honora had been involved in seeking out the Silent Sovereign.
Yeah.
Well before me.
Well, look at how old does she look? Like, does she look like our age, or does she look like she's from the past?
She looks like she did before her disappearance.
Okay, so she's like young.
Okay, well, I relate to the group what I'm thinking, that they might know, but this is what she was doing before she got taken.
And you're looking at her, and it just looks like she's nodding, as if someone is talking to her. You can't see the person in the room that would be talking to her.
Could we do some kind of check to see like who there?
Yeah.
Can I roll a presence? Would it be presence?
I think it would be a knowledge check.
And you don't
or
like
instinct.
Do you know like who she could be talking to, just like based on the conversation? Well, you can make the roll first.
Yeah.
Yeah, make the roll, and
Okay.
We're in Charlie's Tower.
That's a 10 with fear.
a 10 with fear.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's an
I was in the
11.
shower. Wasn't that?
It's an 11 with fear.
It's an 11 with fear. I am going to take a fear, and I'm not going to say what that means right now. You do get like a sinking feeling, and you do see her sort of continue. And I think you get a sinking feeling because as soon as you're like trying to parse out who she's talking to, you immediately hear your name as she goes, no, Zag is, he's working on another piece. It's one about the Glacium Bastion and the conflict. He's interviewing a friend of yours, I think. I tried to get him on this project, but you know he can be so stubborn.
Oh, that cuts.
And it's like, it's not that he doesn't understand the gravity of it. I don't know. Sometimes he has a problem thinking of himself as someone up to the task. I may talk him into it.
Wow. Well, I take 1 slashing damage. Is that a thing in this game?
I'm going to spend my fear to do emotional damage to you. I'm going to spend this fear and take a stress as you're emotionally affected by what she just said. And you see also now she's talking to this person that's not in the room, and she's picking up a book off of a table. And she's actually picking up a physical book that is there.
What if I'm gonna go take the book.
Yeah, she's flipping through it, and you see she's like listening to whoever's talking back, and she slides the book into a pocket of the big duster that she's wearing. It's as if she's stealing the book.
Wait, that same duster that you got back earlier?
Okay,
It's
now
the
I
same
open
duster.
that duster. I look for that duster.
Yeah, you're wearing it.
I'm
aren't
wearing
you?
that duster. Okay,
Yeah.
I look
is
in
the
the
book not-
pocket. Wait, it's the book that I found at the beginning, right?
No. Now there's a different book in there.
I open up that different book.
Yeah, it's blank.
The whole thing's blank.
The whole thing is
Sorry,
blank.
where's
she
the
looked,
book?
She looked in it and was like, "Ooh, this is good," and then put it away.
Ooh.
So wait, is this Charlie's memory?
You're in Charlie's Tower.
Damn. I remember this is where I would just be really sad after Jillian dumped me. I wasn't really in a reading mood.
Where's the panel?
The Ironleaf panel?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's on the north of the 4th floor.
Where's the 3rd floor?
Shit. I checked the book.
Yeah, you do see you see Honora, she as she tucks that book into the pocket of the duster, she just goes, "Thank you, Charlie. This has all been so helpful." And she
Can we try to notice what the
Leaves.
book was? What the book was?
Wait.
Did the cover look like anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
so this book, if you're taking a look at it, it almost looks like Turt's journal did. It's like this brown, leather-bound, almost featureless, almost like a moleskin, like somebody would have in their pocket to take notes. And then it's blank all the way through.
Why is it that Honora's setting was like a prank voicemail where it was like, "Hi, just kidding. This is Lewis's voicemail."
She was like, finally, but not talking about us.
I know we thought it was us, and it was like, no,
Gotcha.
no, she's doing her
Finally.
own thing.
Got your
kind
ass.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, you pwned us, Dustin.
Yeah, dude. It's my dead wife.
My dead wife.
That's sick. What movie is that from?
Just made that shit up.
Oh my god! No way.
But I will say, she basically says, "Thank you, Charlie. It's all been so helpful." And then she's like turning to go out where you just kind of came in. And then she stops. She's like, "Is that an ironwood sapling? They're so rare." And then leaves.
Leaves.
Well, wait.
Ironwood leaves.
Ironwood leaves. Well, that cannot be important. Let's keep going.
But then it all the activity in here just sort of dies down, and you're like, the air feels like just thick with this sense of emptiness in here again.
Guys, this Sherney's getting me a little too raw. It's bringing up some old stuff, you know.
I know. It turns out your wife was a thief.
What do you mean?
We just saw her steal a book from my best friend.
It seemed like they had a good rapport. She was probably just borrowing it.
Really? Just like a quiet borrow?
Well, yeah, I mean, Turt, if you were living here, were they tight? Did you ever see her?
I didn't want to say this, Zag.
Were they...
They were hanging out. No.
Come on.
Did Charlie Darwin fuck my wife?
Did Charlie Darwin fuck my wife is a crazy question.
And wait, were you guys married?
You know what? I don't know if we established that.
No, they're not.
I thought you weren't married.
Instant retcon. We weren't married.
I'm just a traditionalist.
Yeah.
Turt, you know. Sure. Yeah, I'm
Don't
sorry
approve
about
of living in sin.
that. Exactly. I just have to say
But
that.
only if it's with Charlie Darwin.
Hey, two boys can live together if they're just guys.
Yeah, I think they were definitely friends. I think all of us were friends. We met about 40 years ago. I remember because I was listening to episode 1 again. We met about 40 years ago, and I think we probably had a little pocket of people who were trying to figure out what was going on with the Silent Sovereign, including Charlie, because a lot of Charlie's research was tied to this. And the thing that really broke Charlie was that a lot of his research had to do with this ancient magic. And I don't know if the Silent Sovereign was specifically targeting him, if it could be that specific, but he lost his ability to recall all of the research that he'd worked on. So basically his life's work had been claimed, and he just went crazy.
And it could be said before that moment that he and Honora were the leading experts on the subject.
So they're tight. They're tight.
Maybe this tower contains... Okay.
It was implied.
Yeah.
I don't love that.
It's like
I'm
a
kidding.
metaphor.
We're not. Don't worry. It's not. Well, let's see how funny it sounds. Because if it rocks.
Guys, sound off in the community.
Do you want them to have fucked or not?
We're going to set up a poll.
We're talking missionary.
We're talking, decide the position.
So we're going to set up 2 polls. The first one is, did they bang? And then the second one is, how did they bang? And guys, also fun bonus, Jacob moderates the community. So
Just do pictures. Do be graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a wiki how. Diagrams.
You know what? I'm going to say something wholesome about frogs. If they don't actually penetrate each other.
And that's wholesome. That's actually really wholesome. Penetration is disgusting.
So,
what does that mean?
so when frogs have sex, the male frog jumps on the female frog's back and sort of squeezes.
It's all emotional.
Yeah, it's all yeah. They just
It's
talk
a
it
cuddle.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can squeeze. I mean, there's just sex, right? I'm sure the male's enjoying it. He's squeezing the female frog, the eggs pop out, and then the male frogs fertilize them outside of the
He just
female's
squeezes
body.
the eggs out?
What
Pretty
species
much.
is Charlie Darwin?
I'm a tortoise, but without a tortoise. Or sorry, I'm a tortoise without a turtle's
Where's
penis.
No, who's Charlie?
What about Charlie?
Oh, we're Galapagos.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
Galapagos.
both.
So a turtle
shit.
kind of mounting.
Yeah.
Honora.
just
Wait,
squeezing.
I assume turtle sex is
Emotional.
different than frog sex, though. All right, so can we look around?
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds good.
I would
Dustin
like to
goes, no.
look around.
Yeah, it's no, let's
Doing
hash this
some
out.
running finger along shelves to see how just anything that
Dusty.
moves, pull a book and then.
I start fucking.
But you know what I mean? I'm just I'm just being grabby.
Yeah.
I yank a torch off its fucking thing. Just to see.
Guys, hold on,
Can't-
my traps.
Wait.
Should we trek for chaps?
Can we check for traps? And we did it.
Yeah, I'll say it could be instinct or a knowledge roll,
Well,
whichever
I would
one
rather
you
do
want to
instinct because that's better.
Great.
Hell yeah.
It's also it's really cooler if it's instinctual for you.
Yeah,
To just start
yeah,
searching.
yeah. And even though I don't know that I've been here. Would I have been here before?
I don't think you've been here.
No, but I know what kind of stuff we're looking for, kind of.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is an 11 with fear.
An 11 with.
Oh wait, no,
fear.
13.
A 13.
And
Okay,
the dot is
cool.
on the bottom or the top. I never remember.
Well, can I help?
Dot on the bottom.
I know we're supposed to do it before,
Yeah,
but can I help? Because like I've been here before. This is Charlie's.
I think sure. Let's
Is
give
that
let's
a
give the help.
D6, right?
Yeah, add a D6.
4. So that's a 17.
But
With fear.
With fear. Okay. I think on a 17, two things.
Okay.
Because you're doing a pretty thorough search on a 17. You see a small pebble like sitting on one of the tables, and your eye is drawn to it, and you know immediately upon seeing it that it's a glamour stone.
A glamour stone.
Yeah, which you can write down. You can immediately grab it. I'm just going to give a quick description here. You can activate this pebble-sized stone to memorize the appearance of someone you see, and then you can spend a hope to magically recreate that guise on yourself as an illusion.
Oh my God, it's a wig stone.
It's a wig stone.
Wow, look at that memory really playing back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
reference
that's a single use?
No,
Eternal use.
as
Wait,
many
so it
times.
helps me I can remember what someone looks like and then use it to disguise myself as that person?
Yeah,
Wait, that's so OP.
it's sick. It's sick.
Can I try to use it once?
That's up to her. It's hers
Is it
now.
a single-use thing?
No.
No, we just said that.
I was.
You were too busy staring at the Quadratini bag.
Yeah, Quadratini.
I might lend it out, but it's going in my jeans pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
And the other thing that I think, if I didn't like telegraph it enough earlier, your eye is drawn right to that sapling that Honora was talking
okay.
about, because it is rare. Especially an ironwood sapling, which is the same tree that you found outside of Brine Watch that you were talking through.
Oh, okay.
And I think that
But it's small. You said it's a
it's
sapling?
small, and actually looking upon it, yeah, it's in like a really nice, like ornate cash pot, like you know, like you would.
That's got the glass. With
Yeah,
okay.
and it's got the holes in the bottom.
Okay.
Except it is withered and sickly, and it's like a gnarled
Is it
little
alive?
twig, just like it is
Twig.
almost dead. And it's in like an old ruined soil,
Hold on one.
and it is distinctly not a panel.
Can I use my wild touch, which is I can perform a harmless, subtle effect that involves nature, like causing a flower to grow or like stuff like that, to kind of like
yeah.
zap a little life back into it.
Oh heck yeah, yeah! You do your wild touch. Ooh, describe like what it looks like.
I think it's like pretty subtle. Because I think a lot of the stuff that I'm able to do, even though it is very like nature-y, I think I've learned to keep it kind of under wraps so that if I needed to do it subtly, I can. But I think I take off the glass. It's like a glass thing, right? Take off the glass and like put my hand on it, and I think there's like a little bit of a glow of like looking like little, like a little swirl of like golden energy coming out of my hand onto the little stump.
Yeah, and it like as soon as it touches it, it looks like you can see like a little seed of gold energy just go down the base of the plant into the soil, and it like revitalizes the soil, and you can see the plant start to stir
Nice.
and like start growing a little bit. And it looks like it's gonna grow pretty quickly, but it's still in the process. You did roll with fear.
Yes.
And so what happens as soon as you touch that plant, Turt, you're over there just sort of like grabbing at books.
Yeah, that's right.
7 or 8 of them immediately fly off the shelves and then make a formation, almost like a flying V formation, and then start dispersing around the room and are like coming at each one of you like, we're going to say 2, 2, 2, and 2. They're coming at you.
Oh boy. Wow.
I am going to roll for them to hit you all real quick. Turt, you're hit. Zag, you managed to dodge.
How do you know I'm hit?
It was a 17.
Yeah, I'm hit.
15 for you,
Yeah,
Twig.
that's it.
And another 15 for you.
That hits.
Great. So two books come flying at you, Turt, and they are going to do. Ooh. God, they're gonna do 8 physical damage to you.
So I have 8 on my minor damage.
Oh, then it's
Just
still
one?
minor. Yeah, it goes down.
Nice.
I forget you have like a tanky minor
like a weird
damage.
tanky wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do is as I'm gonna use an armor slot too. So I'm just gonna kind of like catch these bugs.
and then just smash them together.
Smash them together.
They hit you, but they sort of like bounce off of your. There's a word. Yeah, your carapace expert. And you grab them, smash them together. They fall to the ground. Zag, the second you see that happen, you turn around and two are coming at you, but they don't hit. So what happens?
I do like a backflip, but it's been a long time, so I kind of biff it. I land on my stomach.
Splat.
Yeah, you hit the
It's a
deck.
wet
Do like
splat.
a slow-mo midair wink. Yeah. Yeah, my vocal sack. And instead of like the wind getting
It's like
knocked
an
out of me,
airbag?
instead of being like, it's like an involuntary ribbit that comes out when I land.
You deploy
Yeah,
your
we-
airbag.
I croak, yeah.
Involuntary ribbit.
You're like a dog toy, like a.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But then Twig, you see him, pull his airbag, and two books are immediately flying at you, and they do hit.
Okay.
So
How much?
they're gonna only do 3 physical
Great.
damage, so it'll be minor.
I think I'm gonna do an armor slot.
Great. So you as well, like, take no damage from these books. So how do you like mitigate them?
I think I like try to cling to a bookcase because I'm a good climber. So I think
Yeah.
I just try to like, just
Yeah.
scale it a little bit to try to get out of the way.
I think something interesting happens. You start to scale a bookcase as they're coming at you, and they're like coming right for you. And because you like climbed maybe the right bookcase at the right point,
It slides right into
they
the.
no, they just stop in midair,
Oh.
one after the other, like boop,
Like before
boop.
they get into the bookcase.
Yeah, like they're making a step almost, like boop boop,
Okay, I like touch one of them to see if it falls.
and it's just. You touch
like
it, and you could put your full body weight on it, and it wouldn't go anywhere.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And it's just suspended there in midair.
Can I do a pull up?
Can I throw a book? Can I grab another one off the wall and like throw it near where those other ones are to see if it makes another step?
Yeah, heck yeah. Right after we reconcile
Great.
what happens to
Yeah,
Grububba.
yeah, sorry.
Grububba, you're watching all this happen. All 6 of these books went after these 3 before they came to you. But 2 do come flying at you right at your face.
Good.
And it's going to be 7 physical damage.
7, and that's we have the same one, so that's 1 HP, right? Or is it 2? Does it become 2?
7's your...
Minor.
Oh, so then it goes down. So it is minor.
Why am I the only one with 6?
Because you're a soft, squishy frog.
That's so true.
Yeah.
They hit me, and I start to read from them. And I go, Charlotte's Web? This is an incredible book. It doesn't hurt me that bad.
Some pig.
And everyone's confused. Yeah, some pig. Everyone's confused by what the hell I'm saying.
We all take a damage as well.
Emotional damage.
But you do throw that book, Twig, and you like across the room, and it just sticks.
Does it look like it's leading somewhere?
Yeah, well, it looks like it's leading to the ceiling that you can't
Is
see
there
any
a
sort of...
panel on the ceiling?
There's nothing anybody might call an Ironleaf panel on the ceiling.
There's
No.
not?
No. Because
Damn.
you're on the first floor anyway.
And we're trying to get to that.
To the third floor.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, can I just say, we're trying to get Charlie's lens because that's the things that's going to be able to like help us perceive the history of different objects.
Yeah.
Right?
And would that help us read the books that are blank?
Ooh. Can we reach the ceiling from the book
You
staircase?
couldn't, like, jump. Maybe you could jump up to the ceiling, but you'd be the only one.
Okay, I jump up to the ceiling and I try to see if my hand goes through it.
Where the books were leading?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, you jump up, your hand goes right through. It looks like there's just sort of an illusory
Right.
ceiling right there.
Do I ever
More-
touch like a ledge or anything?
Yeah, you can like grab, but
Okay.
your ups are just short enough to
Let's
where
throw
you
more
can't
bucks.
like grab it.
Well,
Or
my
unless you want to give me an agility roll
All
and it's
right.
high enough, then
And I got my suction. Oh, and Dwight suction. my fingers, you know. Oh wait, can I use my experience?
which
My
is
experience is called hop to it.
fuck yeah, you can.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
adds a 2 to the final roll.
Yes,
Okay.
this is fun. I'm having fun.
Which one did I say? This is hope. And are you helping?
Yes.
That's a D6.
A D6 and a +2.
All right. Ooh. So that is a 24 with fear.
24.
Yeah,
with
I rolled
fear.
a 10 and an 11.
With that big of a roll, you guys like look. You're like the books. You just kind of dealt with. You just look over at Zag. He's climbing up off of his sack, and he squats down. You hear him say, "Everything negative, pressure, challenges. It's all just an opportunity for me to rise." And he quotes Kobe Bryant.
I say that? By the way, Kobe Bryant, famous Patreon member.
May he rest.
May he rest. And if we use a Ouija board, we got this quote from him.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
So you quote Black Mamba and spring so hard with the 24 that you watch Jacob go past the books, through the illusory ceiling, and into another room.
So it looks like he's gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Well,
I look for some rope.
I think I'm gonna throw more books and see if we can kind of use that as like a monkey bar situation.
Yeah, I think enough said.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You just start throwing books. You figured out what's going on
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then you guys just climb up after
That
Zag.
roll was so useless.
But it was cool, though.
It was cool.
It was cool that you did lose a hope, but it was cool.
It was cool.
And
Can I
did
use
get a
something with
fear.
that extra maybe 10 seconds of me being up here alone?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
What do I see? What
You've
do I
got
see?
10 seconds. Give me a instinct or knowledge, whichever one you think is more applicable.
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna jerk.
I
got 10
use my 10 seconds. I'm going to come in every fucking last one of these books.
He's hugging them all to squeeze the eggs out.
Squeezes the eggs out of all the books.
guys, we should walk slow. We should walk slow. I think something's happening.
I'm sprinting.
Don't you come on my friend's books.
Okay, so roll an instinct.
Instinct or knowledge?
I roll a knowledge. Fuck. Okay, I roll a 10 with fear.
My God, man. So you do. This sucks. Well, I guess you did the jump with fear too. So now that this is with fear, I'm gonna spend one of them. What happens? You jump up through that illusory floor and you land, and you're like looking around the room, and then you feel warmth on your feet, and you look down. You're standing right on a glyph, like a warding glyph. And you see that magic start to dissipate throughout the room, and it's just going into random objects, and now you're watching random objects within this room just start to.
Okay.
I say, okay, let's not get ahead of
You
ourselves here.
see an ink pot that like sprouts wings, and it's like making its way over to you, and you see like a broom start to like grow muscly arms.
And I'm gonna. Are we approaching at this point? Can we see?
I think you guys are coming
We're
up
in
the
there.
ladder,
All
and
right.
you can hear whatever Zag is saying as this is happening.
Yeah. And first thing, I'm like, Zach, whatever you do, don't touch anything. Charlie set a lot of traps, and I know how to handle this. Be our guest. Be our guest. Do I roll for that?
I was thinking the when they're cleaning in Sword in the Stone, where it's like hubbity.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's so good.
That's my comfort movie.
But do I recognize the glyph? Like, are we able to diffuse this thing?
Yeah,
Before-
I think. You know what? I'm calling for a lot of rolls, but I think give me a knowledge roll.
Great. I'd love to.
Yeah.
I
We
wanna
love
roll.
rolling.
I love to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
No, I have a lot of hope. I'll help.
I'll help Turt too if he's closer to where I am.
He
I'm at
can
a
only hit-
14 right now.
Oh, that's
but
not bad.
I was just sad because I rolled with fear.
Jeez.
Okay, well, I'll take that fear. Yeah, you know this glyph. It's an animate objects glyph. It's pretty standard, but there's no way to sort of diffuse the magic. What you can do is calm down the objects. And the only really way to do that is to figure out what would make each object calm.
Okay, so which ones are alive?
So there is a broom coming at you. There is an ink pot that is now like flying at you. There's a stool rolling toward you.
With the broom, I knock over some dust.
Just some dust.
Yeah.
You're giving it work.
Pocket sand. Yeah.
Pocket sand, yeah.
Yeah, you empty out your pocket. It's filled with vapors from the liminal realm.
Yeah. I throw some liminal realm.
That stays in.
I throw some liminal realm vapors.
Did you say there was also a stool? A stool needs an ass, so I think I'm just gonna.
Bubba, get up here.
A stool needs an ass.
No, I think my friend Twig needs to sit.
But also,
who's the big ass?
Yeah. This job.
I'm just
it needs-
brainstorming for the group. It doesn't have to be mine.
Yeah. Is there an ink pot?
And my
You can
ass.
solve it. No, you don't have the
said
ass
an
for
ink
the
pot.
job.
Yeah. I know it needs an ass. I know it doesn't necessarily need my ass.
I eat the ink pot. There's no sense to it.
I think the broom does start to sweep up the dust, and then like immediately, like you see it sweep slower and slower and slower, and then just fall over.
Yay.
The stool is rolling toward you. How do we get an ass on there?
I guess, I'll do an agility roll.
Yeah, hit an agility roll on that thing.
Okay, that is a 14 with hope.
Yeah, you snatch that thing. You it's going so fast that you have to do like a suplex type maneuver where it's rolling toward you. You like roll down on the ground, grab it, and then like throw it down.
And I just say, Grandmama! Oh, I need to read my quote.
Oh, you rolled with hope.
I rode with hope. Dude, sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. A quote from renowned television show, Adventure Time.
Gotta be Jake.
It's Jake.
Yeah.
Grandmama, sit down!
And I do. And it's glorious for the stool.
The stool for a moment shakes violently, as if trying to buck you off of it.
Grandmama, clench!
But then you see on the sides the leftover ass of Grabubba sort of wrap around, creating an airtight seal.
Yeah.
And eventually,
We hear the stool sigh.
you hear the stool sigh.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We could never figure out how to get the stool to stop.
Oh, they would always do this.
It's the only one we could never stop. So is it just an ink pot?
It's an ink pot. Yep. You see the quill has detached and is also swinging around the room.
All right. Here's what I want to do with the ink pot and the quill. I take out my book and I go like, Charlie, if you're there, man, this is one of your tricks. Talk to me. And I just hold out an empty blank page for the ink pot and quill. I'm trying to run over to them and like get them. Yeah.
Are you Tom Riddling, Charlie?
Whoa.
I'm trying to channel Charlie.
As soon as you're like holding up this particular book, the quill like swings back around the room, barely missing like your head as it dips into the ink pot and starts scribbling on the inside of the book, and they both just fall out of the air and like fall to the ground, and you spin the book back around to you and it says, I hope you figure out a way to stop the stool. And then there's only like two objects left. The chandelier on the ceiling. It's swinging violently to the point to where it's knocking stuff down all around you guys, and I need everybody to make an agility roll.
Oh,
I got a 6 with fear.
don't worry, guys. I'll roll something sick.
Had to throw those dice away over there.
Sorry, I can't. Do you want to trade?
No, it's okay. But I do have a -1 to agility. That will be an 8.
I got 11 with hope.
Hey!
I think we're all about to get clobbered. But do you want to read? Do you want to like try one of whatever these are?
This is from the Patreon.
Yeah, this is a quote sent in by one of our friends. This is the highlight of my week. Chris.
Oh, that's nice. Anybody who rolled less than a 13,
All of us.
you're taking 6 physical damage.
All right. Okay. So if I take 1. I take minor damage.
Yeah, basically the chandelier is swinging so violently that it caught onto a bookshelf on one side and a bookshelf on the other, and they both like collapsed inward on the room.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to use
Guys,
that.
I have a crazy idea. I start swinging around too, in a circle like the chandelier. I try to match
Yeah,
the
what would
chandelier's
comfort a
pattern.
chandelier?
I have an idea.
Maybe we should throw a party.
No, that's way better than my idea.
Should we cheers? Can we find some glasses and see if that's a vibe?
Yeah,
I
mean,
prestidigitation a couple glasses of champagne.
like some illusory glasses of champagne. Yeah, you see Zags running around the room in a circle, and
We're ignoring it.
there he goes.
I'm just trying to do what it's interested in.
I'm doing my thing.
you do see it like starts to match Zag, like almost out of curiosity.
Oh my God! Wait,
But
they're
then-
dancing.
But
It zigged when it should have zagged. I should have saved that.
We're gonna cut that out.
It's awesome that you think you should have said that.
You're like, dang, I gotta stash those away.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna save that for when we kill the silent sound again.
The end of the first campaign.
You zigged when you should have zagged. I just run away.
Yeah. Jacob is running in circles. I mean, Zag is running in circles. You make some illusory glasses of champagne. It's like following Zag's pattern for a minute, and then it sort of like it detaches itself from the ceiling and flips over and lands on the ground in the middle of the room. And
Shatters?
no, it doesn't shatter somehow, but you notice that the way the chandelier is sort of set up, that it creates like a perfect fountain of glasses.
Oh, so where you like pour it and then it trickles down all of the glasses? Oh my God.
And if it could look at you with anticipation, that's what it would be doing.
Aw. I give it a belly rub.
Prestidigitation more champagne.
Oh, right. But I also give it a belly rub. I also give it a belly rub. I thought it was happy already. Yeah, I did. Of course. I pressed the digitation a little champagne, and I also pressed the digitation a little candy, and I go, this tastes like a lit candle.
Do you like that?
Whatever. And then I go, I also have vanilla, mint chocolate chip, whatever you need.
So you give it the two candies, and you pour the champagne in, and it spits the candies out immediately.
Okay, I attack. Guys, step back. This one's dangerous.
You press the digitation champagne, and it does like the Great Gatsby. And then the champagne just sort of shudders.
Are there any other ones, or did we just kind of?
There's one other one. It's kind of quiet in here, and then you hear this one sneak up behind you as this music box starts floating through the room. So basically, this music box is using a spellcast roll against you all. And I think it's only going to do it to one person. So this music box is like floating toward Zag.
Of course it is.
Yeah. And it rolls with a 19.
Okay.
And you see Zag immediately fall asleep. Oh. The music box comes up and it's playing like a nice little twinkly tune.
And
a
Zag's
nice
sack.
lullaby. And you see Zag's sack inflate, and he just falls to the ground and is just doing little me's.
Okay, how do we sue a music box?
So you do see the music box. It like immediately after putting Zag to sleep, just like turns toward Twig and is like floating in your direction.
And then I use a hope to use my experience. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna sing. And then what do I do with that? No,
I think
just
now
roll.
you sing.
Sing, Kenny.
Here, I'm gonna roll to see how well I
Yeah,
sing.
exactly. You might sing poorly.
6.
Bitsy bitsy spider when on the water spout. Down came. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll to smash it.
Wait, do I get a quote? Do I get a quote? With
I
hope?
think you. Yeah, that's all you get.
People get built different. We don't need to figure it out. We just need to respect it. A quote from renowned television show Adventure Time.
It looks at you, and there's like the classic little ballerina in there. And you watch her go, like, lift her 2 fingers up and plug her ears.
Oh my God,
Well,
rude.
Singing is
What a
not my.
rude woman.
She doesn't even hear what you're singing, and is made progress. I'm spinning a fear. Is made progress over to Twig and is going to roll to put you to sleep. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
It's a 19.
Yeah, all right.
So you watch Twig just crumple to the ground asleep.
You're a dream, whatever. Bring them back.
Oh, should I go into the dream world? Nah. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm just gonna sit.
Yeah, I would too.
Give me an agility check.
10 plus 7 plus 2.
Oh, thank
It's a
God.
19 with fear.
Yeah.
With fear.
Guys, this sucks. I thought I was a really good singer.
What the hell? You say that sitting on the music box.
Yeah, your phone.
As you feel it, like almost like you're slowly suffocating something. It's jiggling and then it just stops.
Ay, ay, ay.
And the two of you just wake up immediately. It would have been hilarious if it put all four of you to sleep.
I look.
Bubba, did you just sing this thing to sleep?
Yes, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Where is it? Where is the music box?
Oh, it went downstairs.
Oh, okay.
All of these objects, finally, now that we've suffocated the music box with Grububba's ass.
That did not happen. Don't worry. You sang.
Yes.
And I wink at you.
You guys are being weird. What happened?
Yeah, you guys
What
are
does that
being
one
weird.
taste like?
That one
Yeah.
tastes like a secret between friends.
Cool.
Not gonna read into that at all.
No.
But yeah, now you're on the second floor of Charlie's tower, and this one looks. And Turt, you've been in here before. It's just it's his bedroom. There are sheets thrown over like some furniture, and
I think it is tough to kind of reconcile with like this was a life that I used to live, and I just haven't thought about it in so long. It's just so weird being in this room again.
just really quickly while you were like sort of reminiscing, I think an instinct check is in order there.
Let me check this place out.
So great.
19. And I'm gonna spend a hope also. And I'm gonna do and so it goes. This is so it goes. Which is just an experience. So I'm gonna spend a hope for it. And all it really means is just like life kind of just goes on, you know, and I think I'm really feeling that in a big way.
Oh,
as
that's
I think about
nice.
the amount of distance
Yeah,
from when I was last here. So it's a 21
that's really sick.
with hope. Homies help homies always. A quote from a renowned television show, Adventure Time.
Wow, that's a huge roll. So 21 with hope. You didn't ever really go up to the third floor that often. It's Charlie's lab. He was pretty protective about it. You maybe went up once or twice. You're like looking around the room and just sort of taking in all these memories, and you see a clockwork raven that still has like magical residue on it. You see this clockwork raven, and you know that there's some sort of interaction with it that exposes a secret door that leads upstairs. You know that there's interaction with it, and with a 21 with hope, I think you know that you just sort of have to sync with the magical energy of it. Because like Charlie's whole thing was that enchantments are a conversation between the caster and the object. And if you can sort of jump into that conversation in a way that's not intrusive, you can kind of bond with it.
Awesome. Everyone come around this thing. I think that we should all say a word like we're a four-headed monster in an improv game.
What sentence, one word at a time?
Yeah. I think we should do one word at a time. And we're all going to get on this thing's frequency. So I'll start. Poopy. No. I'll start. Charlie.
Darwin.
You.
R
Guy?
Who?
is
My.
worst
Regret?
because
I.
hate
That.
you.
Are.
Gone.
And you see the like the energy between you all sort of like, no one can see it except for Grububba. You can it's almost a visual thing in your field of vision. There's like a weird like energy that's going into it, and you see like the clock, like the cogs start to turn on the raven. And then you hear a familiar voice you haven't heard in a long time. And it just seems like you're almost in the middle of like a memo, like a note. He's just like, well, if something is forgotten, does that mean it's gone, or does it just, maybe it just waits like a candle under a bushel, just flickering there, waiting for somebody to lift the veil. I believe the girl is wrong that claimings are erasures, but they're actually more like reclamations. Something resembling the world tidying up after itself. Like a cat. Like a divine, horrifying cat.
I don't know.
Big lore drop, gang.
And it starts to like, the wings start to like flap a little bit. And then it lifts up off of the table that it's on. And like starts flapping harder and flies straight at the wall across the room. where it like smashes into the wall and all the cogs scatter and they fall into place with each other and like form a mechanical door that like click, 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 clicks into place and then opens up, leading to a stairway.
He was not a cat guy. It was tough because we lived in a very Bushwick like area and it was sort of a sign of not prestige, but it was easier to be a cat guy. Saying that much. But that's the thing about Charlie is he always he did what he believed in. You gotta respect that. Oh, door.
I go up the door. I mean, I go up the stairs.
Yeah, you go up the stairs. You guys are now in a, it looks like a laboratory. It looks kind of like your candy making station writ large. Just every sort of there, you've got an idea in your mind of what this looks
Erlenmeyer
like. There's
flasks.
cauldrons, flasks, Bunsen burners.
Ironleaf panels.
You do see prominently on the north wall a big leaf, like it's a panel. And there's a big leaf on it.
And it's iron.
Well, do we know it's north for sure, Grububba? Give us a cardinal direction check.
That's gonna be north.
Wait, I thought it was always west.
I run over to the Ironleaf panel.
Whoa, Zag. Last time you did that, you stepped on a glyph and you pissed all the objects off. Let's just.
There's no way that could happen twice.
But also, I like that you're kind of getting into it. You gotta admit it. You've kind of been into this.
Can I roll an instinct check to see if there's any more magical traps?
Oh my god, are you checking for traps?
Holy shit. Yes.
Oh, nothing would bring me more joy than if you rolled to check for traps right now.
I'm gonna roll to see for T right now.
Wow.
I rolled a 9.
A 9 with?
Fear.
I want to use reassurance.
Oh, you're doing the reroll.
You can do a reroll.
This didn't work
But
last time.
I have to offer words of assistance.
Yes.
So I look at you and I say, you zigged when you should have zagged.
Fuck you, that's my line. That's gonna be a 16 with Fia.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, 16 with Fia.
Yeah, you do. You T for C or C for T.
Do I see
In
any
here?
T's?
You don't. You don't see any traps. You're feeling pretty assured that there's no traps in here, but because you rolled with fear, what you do is while you're like checking while you're checking one of the tables, you knock over a vial. And the vial apparently was full of acid paste.
Fuck. It's a classic thing for a vial to be full of.
Full of paste.
And all that really happens is that it lands on the floor and burns like holes into the floor, and you can see it like going down to the second level, and you get some on your nice cardigan, and it burns holes in your cardigan.
Oh, your cardigan.
I think you should mark a stress. Yeah, because this is
you're
a
getting
good
there.
cardigan.
My fucking cardigan.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. That's such a good thing to give to both Zach and Jacob. Because if that happened to Jacob in real life, like getting like a stain on his shirt, I feel like you'd go.
I'd probably go home.
In real,
I was just gonna say before you freak out, it actually looks kind of slay.
Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. That makes me feel a little better.
Do I reckon like there's a big leaf on the panel?
yeah, there's a.
Yeah,
it's
I
a-
was just gonna say let's walk over to the panel.
Oh, but you said Ironleaf. Is that like a leaf
Yeah, I was
from
gonna
an
say,
iron?
you
Is it a
recognize
leaf from
it
an
as-
ironwood tree?
Yeah, you recognize it as a druid. That's a leaf from an ironwood tree. Knowledge check.
That's a 16 with hope.
Oh, 16 with hope.
Nice.
Let's get that hope.
Wow.
You're a beautiful flower, and I love to watch you grow. A quote from renowned television show Adventure Time.
That is an apt quote because at the moment you remember you have something growing on you.
Okay, can I hold the tree up to the?
Well,
panel?
yeah. You fish around in your pack and find the urn, and like inside of it, it's actually now grown to be like a pretty nice little sapling,
Does it have a leaf on it?
and it has a leaf that has grown onto it.
Can I hold the leaf up to the engraving of the leaf?
Pull the leaf off. Oddly, it is the perfect size to fit right into the panel,
Incredible.
the iron leaf panel.
Holy shit.
And it just like what was stone is just like blue energy, and there's a little cubby hole in there. Just one single object, and it looks like a standard magnifying glass.
Yes.
It's laying on a stone slab.
Well, don't you know how to use it?
Yes, of course I do. And then I walk over to the cubby and I just sort of put my hand in it. Say, no worries.
I mean, yeah, you can pick it up and it feels just like any magnifying glass in your hand. But it's the surface, like the glass is like shifting between like transparency and like a smoky reflection. And then when you tilt it, you can see little glyphs rippling beneath the glass. And the surface looks like it's impossibly fluid whenever you're turning it over, but when you touch it, it's completely solid. And then if you like look through it, it's almost like you can see like the fragile bleeding edge of every object in the room. As if nothing here has permanence.
Whoa. Let's look at the book.
Oh, we're gonna look at the book. But
I take out Honora's book.
Yeah.
well, out of my the one that
Yeah, the one that we just got this session. Say, Turt, come on over here. I pull the book out.
Yeah.
And we both look through the glass together.
I want us all to be there. Is there a way for us all to be around?
Everyone
Can-
gather
can we all
around.
see?
Yeah, you all gather around. You're looking through the lens at the book that Honora took, and it's still empty. Not a single thing in that
Nothing?
book.
I'm
Nothing
flipping
in
through
the
the
book.
pages.
What about the other, the notebook or the
Nothing
journal?
in the pages.
All right, now,
about-
yeah.
we
Now I
can-
take out the journal.
Well, okay, don't pickpocket me, buddy.
You have it?
Wow, just like his girl.
Little thief over there.
All right.
So you had like that one entry had sort of already appeared to you when Grabubba like channeled. But then all the other entries, there were dates, but there was nothing written. And the second you like look through the lens, you're flipping through and nothing is appearing until you get to the date just before the last one that you looked at. And all of a sudden script starts to filter in on it.
Just the date before. So this is, we're going back a day before.
The last date that you looked at was Even's Moon on the 26th crest, which is a month in this world.
Oh.
Okay.
Guys, again, Dustin does way too much.
Even's moon.
And now you're
sounds
looking
nice.
at Even's Moon on the 28th crest.
Oh my god.
My God.
Script appears on the book.
Wait, read it.
28th crest. We are essentially to be locked from the dreaming, at least the way that we came. It was part of the deal that we made, part of the ritual we performed. It has to be us if we want to reverse this, and if you are reading this, I'm afraid we must. I've had to tie these entries in separately in order to properly anchor them. It'll make more sense later. For now, just know that the dates matter. That's when you can read the corresponding entry with the lens. I've tried to space them in a reasonable manner so you can get to where you need to get. That's the rub, old boy. We've got to fix some things. Oh, there's more.
Whoa. Honora may have a back way into the dreaming, but we have to clean up some messes or we stand no chance inside her project. Sorry, I don't want to freak you out. You don't know what that means. Just follow the entries. Sorry I can't help more. Time is running out and I've got a lot to write.
First things first, you've got to get yourselves back to the broken sundial pretty quick. It's got to get done before the next entry date. Grabubba especially. He'll know what to do when you get there. If you need to go back and get Zag, do it.
I know Twig is with you. Hi, Twig. We need you to call in all your favors.
Whoa. And there is something else there. by the
It's
way.
from the
Oh, that's
26th
the-
crest. Ignore that.
That's the one that you've already
Yeah. Oh,
had.
you've read it.
That's the info you've already had.
Dustin.
Yeah, I'll need that back.
Dustin, that was cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was great.
I feel a little cool about it.
That was awesome, man. You should.
I don't know. I don't understand why would you need me for this? And also, and why did you think that I wouldn't be here? What do you mean you have to go back for me?
So I have some thoughts. Guys, we don't know what happened with the Silent Sovereign. We should just admit that right now. And we clearly something is up. We made a mistake. I don't know how Honora or these things. I don't know how we're communicating with a past version of myself. But to answer your question, Zag, I'm sure I needed your support to be here. And also, I'm sure the reason the book said you need to get him is because I know you very well, buddy. And I'm glad that you're here. I'm going to give him a kiss on the top of the forehead.
I accept.
And he's coated in a bit of a goo, really. Yeah, sort of a natural slime.
Honora may have a way back into the dreaming. but we have to clean up some messes or we stand no chance inside of her project. What are her messes? We have to clean up her messes. I mean, is that the stolen book maybe? Do we have to put the book back to the original slot?
I'll just jump in and point out it doesn't say her messes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the messes. Clean up the messes.
Because it seems like she's
Sorry, you're right. Some messes. It's not Honora's messes.
Yeah.
We have to clean up some messes or we stand no chance inside her project. Don't want to freak you out. Okay, sorry I can't help you more. First things first, you got to get back to the...
broken sundial.
I'll jump in there and let you guys... you would all immediately know what that means. The Broken Sundial is a place that you went to that's located in Tickleton Hollow.
Tickleton Hollow?
Tickleton Hollow.
That's west of here.
And why?
I'm dying because it is.
Well, because Grubba's ass knows. Yeah. Why would we have gone there before?
You went to Tickleton Hollow because you were following... This was right at the beginning, following Honora. She had a lot of interest there in the Broken Sundial at Tickleton Hollow. It's a very strange place. You were sort of kicked out of there due to an interaction gone wrong with the sundial. Tickleton Hollow lies deep in the mainland of Eldemont, roughly 400 miles west of Brynewatch, and it's on the far side of the Hearthvale region, nestled in a place called the Veiled Expanse, which is like a weird mist-shrouded lowland.
Well, I mean, should be easy to get there. We've done this once before. Does a portal appear? Do we jump into the slit?
No, it doesn't appear.
Fetchworth.
And though I don't have it written down on there, you do notice that the next blank entry is on Starvale Second Crest, which is 4 days from now. And that's quite a bit of distance.
Okay, so we got to get to this place in 4 days.
Yeah.
Is that distance carriageable in that amount of time?
You could, if you were really going, you could make it, but it would be one of the more dangerous ways. The way that a lot of people get to there from Brynewatch is actually traveling inland via the Thelenmere River, which cuts through the heart of Eldemont. If you had any way to charter a boat or anything.
Boat.
Let's regroup. Let's get back into town. We can probably find somebody who can charter us on a boat. Just out of like a curiosity, this is my hometown. You know, this is my home turf.
Yeah.
Do I know like the seafaring folk that would come around here who I might be able to charter a boat from? Or actually, you probably know even best.
Well, I have my experience of the network.
Yeah, do a knowledge roll and add your experience.
Great.
And honestly, do it with advantage. No, yeah,
And
do
that's
it
at
with
a
advantage.
that's at a d6. 15 is with advantage, but it's with fear.
And the +2
That's
from your
yeah.
experience?
Yeah, I didn't roll
No,
that
I
good.
mean 15 is still very good. Okay, you're leaving, right? You're all
Yes.
walking down the tower and you're like, I guess, sort of brainstorming about how to get out of here. So you rolled a 15
Yes.
with fear. But a 15 is enough to where you're like sort of going through your mental Rolodex and you're like, somebody actually comes through Brynewatch quite frequently. Ian Fluster.
Ian Fluster.
Ian. Your buddy Ian Fluster specializes in getaways, and he can get you a boat.
Great. Let's go find Ian.
All right, let's head back in. And I think first things first, do I know Ian Fluster? You're looking at me like I know Ian Fluster.
No, I didn't mean to.
Was Ian Fluster a shell dong? Is he my bully?
Ian Fluster, you maybe would have met working with Twig a couple times.
Oh, okay.
So just
Ian!
a getaway
God,
specialist.
that guy has the sexiest tattoos. I love that guy. He's cool as hell.
Hell yes.
I respect his candor.
He's honest. He's an honest guy.
We're building him.
Yeah.
What do you like
Keep
about
gifting him.
His long toenails, and he goes when he walks.
That guy gave a really good handshake.
Oh, for sure.
And also, since we all know him, he is a giant.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So he would give a hell of a handshake.
Yeah. Twig, we're gonna be seeing Ian.
I know. I haven't seen him in so long. I haven't had to make a getaway in a while.
Yes, this
I
is
know.
so fun.
This is really fun.
Guys, we're back.
We're back.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
What does that mean? You're back. And you're just like, you're walking up to the front door, and Conrad is just like walking into the house, and he's like got the door open. Do you guys get what you need?
We got what we needed, and what we've realized is that we have to go somewhere else. So we're going to be taking, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, we're going to be taking a boat. We're going to be taking a boat about 400 miles west. I kind of use my hips to point westward. So maybe we could rest up here for the night. It'd be really nice to hang out for that. Well, we probably should go though, right? Because we do only have about 4 days. So we should probably head. I mean, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, we could maybe like have a meal.
Oh,
Maybe we could have like lunch.
You see him sort of like
And
processing.
we're not asking for you to make anything. We can go out and grab something and bring it back.
It's no trouble. It's no trouble. We have plenty of food. And he's just sort of like, his brow is furrowed, and he's trying to like, so he's like, sure. Before you go, what do you think? Could we just sit up and talk?
I would love that.
Okay.
I mean a lot. Come on, guys. Let's all go talk.
Yeah. Storm.
Come with me.
And you guys have a big nice dinner, and the kids are running around and like they're jumping all over your laps and whatnot. And you and Conrad sort of stay up through the night, and he's asking questions about like what this means, what's going to happen. How straight with him do you think you are?
No, I think that at this point, I will be as honest as possible. And maybe after I sort of give all the information I possibly can, we're vibing. Like how's this? Here's the thing. I haven't had a one-on-one conversation, I think, with Conrad. I think at any point, it's always the grandkids are around, or at least his wife's around, and I always feel extremely tense, and I don't really know how to speak with him, right?
Yeah. It's he says sort of halfway through your conversation, like, look, man, this is Dad, sorry. This is awkward for me as it is for you, I'm sure, but Stormay, she made a good point that I'm grown up now, and we should clear the air, right? Like, we should at best be friends and figure this thing out from there. Like,
listen, I was a terrible father, right? Just straight up. I look back on that, a lot of regret. And if I could speak with you very honestly, if I could go back in time, I would not have gone on this adventure. I love my friends that I've made. I don't like it, and I would do anything to feel like a family again. So if you want me to stay here, I will. But, and I really mean this, I don't know what's happening, but with all the information I've given you, I do think that this does feel sort of like our quest to go on. I love you. And I've really done a terrible job. And the only advice I can give you is do better than me.
yeah, you see, kind of like nod solemnly for a minute, and he's like, man, maybe I didn't understand a lot. I didn't have.
We're not in the room, but are we hearing?
I think if you were like pressing your ear to the door, like if you were actually very curious, then yeah.
All right. I furrow my brow when he says that he would have not gone on the adventure with us, because I don't believe that for a second.
Sure, and I'm using a little magic. I know you guys are listening, and I'm kind of like I'm trying to be like, I'm doing all right here.
I think I hear it, and it like hurts a little bit of being like, you wouldn't have gone with us, but also I understand that level of regret of like, if things had been different, you would have chosen that path. So I'm not actually. It's like a little bit melancholy, but I get it.
He's like, I don't have to understand. But I also, I wasn't responsible for anybody else other than myself until these last couple years. And I didn't understand that burden. And maybe, who knows what I would have done. I don't know that I'm being a good father all the time. It's tough. So even if I don't fully forgive you, I at least understand you a little bit. So you should get some rest, right? You guys got a big...
Do you want a hug? Come on.
He stands up and he's like, you know what? Hell yeah, I want a hug. And he gives you a big old hug.
I hug him back. And then I say, it's so funny as we squeeze each other. Zag was telling me about how frogs mate. And it's just very...
You feel his weight shift a little?
No, get in here. Come on. Hey, man. I love you. And just the best you can hope for as a parent is that you raise a kid to be better than you. You already are.
I think that's true. Yeah. He gives you a big pat on the show.
All right. Well, I think my friends are listening in. I'm gonna.
They for sure are. Yeah.
So Ian's open late. So we might want to actually, if we want to leave without anyone potentially following us. Not that anyone knows what we're doing, but we don't know who. Not that I don't trust Conrad, but I don't know who he's told about what we're doing.
My son fucking loves me, dude.
Yeah.
You guys kidding me? You heard that? He's obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Grububba, high five.
Sorry. Just, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we walk, I guess like back into town because we're there was like that town square we were in earlier.
Yeah, so it's a big town square, and it's like on a sloping, it's seaside, and it slopes down to the sea where there are a lot of fishing boats.
Okay. So we go back to the town and we act like we're going to go to the beach, but then there is like kind of like a rocky like side of like, you know, where there are beaches where there's like rocks on both sides kind of, where it's like kind of cliffy. There is a little like, it looks like it's a small cave, but it's kind of like a optical illusion. And if you kind of crouch down and see what the hole is, you can see that you can fully stand up if you can just get inside. So you just kind of got to maneuver inside this little hole, and then it's like fully full size on the inside of this cliff.
right.
So I can go in and say hello to him first, maybe, and then be like, I have some friends with me. So I like maneuver inside, and I am just like, Ian.
You hear like a low growl at the door, and opens up the door and sees you. Now there's a face I haven't seen in a minute.
Great to see you, Ian. Brought some friends. Is that okay? Can you open the big door?
Opens up the big door. The three of you are standing out there. You see this big, he's a giant, so he's like 7'8", crazy tattoos, but like a nice, kind demeanor on his face. And he goes he looks around and like looks at you. Oh, we're so back. And you all leveled up, and we're gonna do a level up episode.
Thanks, Dustin.
We're gonna level up. We're gonna figure out how to level up in Daggerheart.
Why can't I just run away?